Well, here is an arcade game we've never covered before. Enjoy Frogger. Frogger. Gorf spelled backwards. G-O-R-F.
You're so talented.
No, we did a joke when we did the Gorf video. Is the fantastic frog.
No, that doesn't say frog. What? That doesn't say frog.
Look.
Now I...
Frog! In color. Rated R. Frog! Listen, do you know we never did a Frogger video because I don't think we've sold a Frogger to a home, I guess, since we started making these videos. There are 3 different Sega Gremlin Froggers. This is the Japan version. The Japan version has a real long coin door. Okay, and that is, this version also has the volume pot in here and the coin meter here. Now, there's also this button that degosses the picture. This has a terrific monitor. Did you see that there? That flips it. And this puts credits on it. But you actually have to flip it down. But what's unique is this still had the original manual in it. And I don't think anybody ever opened it. So we decided our customer, our good customer, Mark, is going to get, or Matt, I'm sorry, wrong guy.
Attached yet, I just saw it.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, you take care of that, please. 67,000 plays. Somebody made money in it. We did have to change the control panel overlay, which you can buy, but I wanted to point this out. Now, Kurt just turned the light out. Notice that the background doesn't light. The fluorescent light on the top of the Japanese version, the factory put in back of it white cardboard so the light did not go back in here and light up this area, which I did not like because the American version, the more common one, this whole panel where you can see the tire track lights up. Come back here and I'll show you. Turn the light on. See, look, that is right there, the factory cardboard. Oh, that stupid light keeps going off. Yes, there we go. There, it's on now. See it right there, folks? Yes, so.
Nice walking.
You and your back doors. This is the Japanese television. Okay. Now, they called it a 20-inch. So, I thought it was rather large. The picture's just a hair larger. Now, we recapped the monitor. Beautiful, gorgeous picture. And there's a 0 burn-in on this thing, too. And of course, the adjustment for that particular Nano 20-inch display.
Could switch information's on there too. Still.
Yeah, look at that. There we are. Does it have a free play setting?
Does not have a free play setting.
Okay. Well, there's apparently a lot of you should know there are 2 different board systems for this. Okay. There's the this is the standard board system with the Konami pinout. But did you know that they have some Froggers with the Galaxian logic board that was converted? It was actually factory. The Namco factory made the Galaxian and Mooncresta. It's very similar to that. Mooncresta Frogger will also run on that too. So, and of course, it'll have a different pinout too. So you have to just check and see what's going on. Isn't this lovely? Right here in front of you, the 110 volt fuse right in front of you. Yes.
That'll keep you awake when you're working on it.
That will keep you, that'll wake you right up. The other thing I always disliked about, I don't know why they couldn't have put a stupid on-off switch on the thing. They never put them on these early Sega games. Kurt put this one here. This is so the door doesn't come crashing down. The big problem with these games is there's 2 doors, top door and a bottom door on this system. If you take the bottom door off first, and the top door isn't screwed in well, the top could come crashing down and snap the neck of the picture tube. And we have snapped some picture tubes.
We've done that.
Yes, we have. But we have new side art. The original artwork on the cabinet was actually like a brown contact paper. it was ruined. So we repainted the cabinet a gloss brown, and we have the side art brand new that the customer can peel off to reveal the perfect new Frogger side art. So he'll be able to make his game look beautiful. And I wonder if it'll be able to play as well as me. Leaf switch joystick. Gorgeous color. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? And of course, I'm the expert player. You have to get your Frogger to all 5, as they call them, destinations at the top. If you did, you advance to the next rack where the traffic and the logs, and then they added all kinds of new fun elements. I don't think I could ever get past one screen. Now, do you see that fly right there? I want to get that because that's worth big bucks. Nothing too bad.
Surprised that log could hold you.
We have a new piece of plexi here too. We had to go all out on this. You know, Kurt, just so happens that next door I have another Frogger cabinet that's a little different. Let's go and look at that one. This is the other version of Frogger. This is the one that we bought new and was sold in the United States. It has a smaller coin door, and this is a really oddball piece. The coin door, that's supposed to slide out, but somebody made this. It looks like they put both Frogger and Q*bert in it, and they made the joystick so they can put it sideways to play Q*bert. It's very odd. Let's show you what the back looks like. But I wanted to show you, this uses the regular width T-molding, where the other one had the skinnier T-molding. It's just a different build on the cabinet. The monitor's mounted the same way, but look, somebody spent a lot of time arranging this. There's the original Q*bert board, okay? And this is the Frogger board, and this is apparently a bootleg Q*bert board. Very unusual. Notice the side layout here is different, and this uses a 4600, and it looks like this relay must flip the screen because it's hooked up to the yoke. I guess the Q*bert, they had to turn the screen the other way. Somebody went to a lot of trouble. Look, here's this board here, I guess, to switch between the two games. We haven't really figured this out yet. Boy, what a mess. But I wanted to show you this here in particular. Look up here, John. Up here, see the light here? It lights up the front. Come over here. So the top part is lit. Or the tire tracks and stuff. See, somebody very nicely stuck this Q*bert. I've never seen a bootleg Q*bert. We haven't quite figured out how it switches. I see there's a switch here. So we haven't figured out how to switch between the two games yet. What a project. Anyway, now you know there's the differences between the two. I think the back doors were thinner on the other one, weren't they, too, John? They're two different cabinets. They look similar, but they're not. Anyway, we have a double Frogger Q*bert here. What do you think it's worth, John? A fortune?
$5? $10.
Let's go back. There you go. And as an extra treat, I happen to have footage from a Frogger we sold to a guy that did a special fun video on it. Let me run you a piece of that.
In this new version of Frogger, I want the traffic I dodge in the game to sync with real cars driving down the road in real time. All I need is a little power, and faster than my tongue can flick a fly, we're up and running. After being outside for only a few minutes, this frog is getting more play than Justin Bieber at a Justin Bieber concert. I think what makes this version of Frogger so special is that the game's experience changes based on events that are happening in the real world and in real time. Fifth Avenue Frogger. Real cars, real time, fake frog. Visit fifthavenuefrogger.com.
Well, look at that. Anyway, I think it's pretty well ready to go, isn't it, Kurt? Oh, still, it has the original seal Sega started putting in that holographic sticker. Back then they were expensive, so people would know that there's a licensed Frogger and not a bootleg Frogger. That was in their location. This is hardly a bootleg, is it, Kurt?
Very nice.
A very nice original machine. It is ready to go out. And I think we're ready to move on to the next game, Kurt.
Sounds good to me.
Stupid hang-on. Super hang-on. God, you would put the key right over our dash.
It's not like it does anything.
Okay. This just had a little final bit of touch-up to be done on it. Actually, the bolts, they still have to get touched up. But I wanted to show you how nice the exterior of the cabinet came out. Isn't it gorgeous? So Stephen has worked his bunnies off on this. Cabinet had a couple of cracks that we repaired. So, but I don't think we're going to find a nicer super hang-on. Do you think so, Stephen?
Nope.
The stickers are all pretty much intact. There's a couple he had to trim. It's got the 7000 monitor. Look how crisp and clear that image is. I was gonna. Is the side?
There's a key in the door if you need to open
There
up
is.
there.
Okay. Here. This used side mount. Oh. This game brand new was $35.99. I actually bought one of these brand new. Put it. It was. I don't think I
Saved
got
your
my
money.
back. Logic board runs over here, and of course those big, wonderful 68,000s, which are nice and warm. New power supply in the bottom. Okay. And then there's a chart to do the settings on it. The cabinet is unusual. It's hard to move this because you don't want to break the shell. So we're actually shipping this in a special crate. Is the pallet in the back?
It's outside still.
Let me show you the funny pallet. We're going to actually here. I'm going to show you. I'll show you that in a minute. This has terrific separation. You use the brake pedal to pick what you want. And now you can pick out. So you can pick out the music you want. A lot of times the game is broken in the location. It'll start itself. Now, get down close here. You can hear the rumbling. Okay? You actually have this really nice rumbling. A little motor in there does that. A lot of times we get the game in, the motor's burned out, broken wires or whatever. A great sound. Now, you have a turbo button that you can push. When the score up there becomes 280, there it goes. Am I doing good, John?
Sure. We're in last place.
Bring the speaker in so they can hear the separation. Terrific sound. Sega superior sound on all of their games. Great graphics too. Handle grips are in good shape, as he said. The only thing Stephen had left to do was a little black touch up on the panel. Look. I don't have any more information, but let me show you how we have to ship this. Because this is going a far distance, and we want it to arrive to the plastic cases and damage. We've got this special pallet to ship it. Look! They picked up all of our recycling stuff. Just a few more pieces of metal. We are very big on recycling.
I added wood to the bottom so it don't tip.
And a lot of times if we have a game that we want to, instead of putting in the dumpster, we throw it off that roof and it breaks into a million pieces. And then we haven't thrown anything off the roof since 2004. That was 12 years ago. So this is the pallet we're going to be shipping on. God, this pallet's 150 pounds. But we think it'll come safe. So we're going to put the game here
And strap
so
it
we
to
can
that.
strap the back to this. And there'll be no chance of any damage. Ha ha ha! I thought I'd cut in and show you what it looks like now. See? That's that pallet. We have it marked, and we have our sticker on it to make sure it arrives undamaged. And that's a massive pallet too. Okay, I gotta go back to yesterday. Jonathan has done a little bit more reinforcing. What do you think, Jonathan? I think it'll work good.
Sure. Here's hoping.
Do you know, Jonathan, I don't know if you're aware of this, but I couldn't resist doing a little green screen with a Frogger. Should I show you?
Sure.
But so I do get pretty well flattened here. Here we go. Another goofy green screen. Well, let's try it. I look over here, no problem. I look over here, no problem. And then problem. Good night, folks. Good night. Now